You've lost your TDS privileges for this stream, but it'll be back on Thursday when we play Monopoly and ruin my relationship with Chad. No, I turned off TTS because this is supposedly an ASMR stream, which it hasn't really been so far. And, Chad was being really nice and sharing their subscription status, but unfortunately TTS, which I turned off just now, was voicing it out in a pretty loud voice. Relationship doesn't mean romantic relationship. Like I don't know, you could say that you have a relationship with your accountant, but it's like a professional working relationship, you know. By interacting with someone, you have a relationship with them. It doesn't mean that it is a good one, or even a romantic one. It can very easily be like an animosity-filled one. Yeah. They have fidget toys. Bullshit. Yeah, they are. No, I don't like this one. This one makes weird ass fucking noises. Go away. Let's see. Oh shit, yes. This one bangs. This one fucking bangs. I love this one. Get over here. Get over here right now. Get over here. Yeah, get over here. Oh, my arms are too short. Fuck. My arms are too short to reach it. Ow. Dude, you're so chill. Don't worry, you're so chill. It's fine. You're so chill. The TDS is my fault. Don't worry about it. No, this makes ass sounds. Never mind, it's fun to play with, but the sounds are so cringe. Never mind, I hate this one too. Ugh. Jesus. I think it's so easy, but it's not. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. I don't know. I don't like doing triggers. I'm bad at triggers. I like roleplay, because roleplay is fun, because you get like interactive with it. You can do improv, you can say silly things. That's so much better. Fuck this shit, I'm roleplaying. Can we roleplay with triggers? Yeah, but like, when it comes to sleeping, I fall asleep listening to like Skyrim dialogue. Because I like, yeah. Let's see. If it lands on chat chooses a trigger, I'm gonna lose. Are you fucking? I just said I hate triggers. This is triggering me. This. Okay. What are the choices? I don't know. I think what I wrote on my note is like chat chooses a trigger, and whichever one I like the most is the one that I. Other than lead pipe, the trigger should be a roleplay. The trigger should be on the wheel because you want me to respin it. Beast. I like that. Okay. So you want okay. The trigger is girlfriend roleplay, okay? I can do some girlfriend roleplay for you. Do you hate me? I'm hungry. I hate you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I love you. No, I hate you. No, I love you. No, I hate you. I know you asked me what I wanted to eat an hour ago, but I didn't like any of your choices. I know that you asked me to pick, but I didn't like any of your choices. Don't talk to me. Wait, no, don't ignore me. No, you're supposed to. I'm cool, give me your jacket. No, your outfit looks weird without your jacket, put it back on. Dude, what the No, I don't want to go to Wendy's. Last time I went to Wendy's, you were checking out the waitress. So fucking weird. Wait, no, not waitress. What was the one where you were checking out the waitress? Was it IHOP? It was IHOP. I fucking hate IHOP. Wendy's is fine. Wait, no, I don't like Wendy's. Because why are you talking about a name of a girl that isn't mine? I hate this. We should go to Applebee's. We know we can't go to Applebee's because you're checking out the waitress there too. I don't care that she's your sister. That's weird. I don't want to go to Chili's. Well, now I'm mad. So I don't want to go eat. You can go eat. I'll just starve. Because you hate me. I like Chili's. Chili's is great. I don't know. What kind of girlfriend roleplay did you want? Stupid. Let's see. No. Please. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yes. You're based. You're based. You're based. You're based. You can totally bench 500. Yeah, no, dude, if you were in a fight with Goku, you'd totally win. You're based. You're based, you're based, you're based, you're based, you're based. I said Goku, not Goku. Who the fuck is Goku, dude? You know what? I know who Goku is. Because you're gonna go and achieve all those goals. Those goals. No, I gotta keep it together. Okay. We're gonna lock in, alright? We're gonna lock in. So, what can I do for you as your Sigma male grindset affirmations dealer? What are your goals? I can cater my affirmations to your goals. Yeah. What do you think? You want me to spot your... I got you, bro. I got you. What else you want me to do? I can totally spot for you. What else? To overcome depression. Dude. I have a question for you. How heavy is a mountain? How heavy is a mountain? Like a lot? No. The real answer is that a mountain weighs nothing. Because sometimes it feels like life is a mountain, but supposed to carry it alone. Sometimes there are problems in life that you can just walk around. And more often than not, you can just walk around that mountain, bro. You don't gotta carry it on your own. So the real answer to that question I just asked is that a mountain weighs nothing. Bro, what the fuck is she saying? Generate this now. No, I don't need to make a script. Because true Sigmas speak from the heart. Scripts take away the authenticity that makes you you. You don't live life on a script, bro. Gotta be ready to roll with the challenges that come your way. Yeah, my heart says that I really kill for some period tacos. But instead, I'm gonna listen to my trainer, and I'm gonna go and eat 10 pounds of rotisserie chicken. You know why? Because I care about getting my protein in, and I'm trying to bulk. Yeah. Gotta get real swole, broke. Sigma and Alec, what is your thought on semen retention? Dude, if semen was meant to be retained, we would not have 8 billion people on this planet. So I think that semen retention is cringe. You should go out there and spread that fucking seed. Consensually and with respect. Because nothing's more Sigma than consent and respect. Yeah. How's about this, bro? I'm not gonna give you an affirmation. I'm gonna tell you to go down, drop. Yeah, just drop right down and give me 100. 100 what? 100 affirmations to yourself. Because the best affirmation that you can get, the best affirmation you can get as a Sigma, is affirmations from oneself. So you're gonna tell me exactly what you need to hear right now. You just manifest the good vibes yourself. What do we say? It has to come from your heart, bro. You're gonna drop and give me 100 affirmations to yourself. Tell yourself exactly what you think you need to hear right now. My penis is out. Okay, never mind. Okay. Maybe stand up. You should stand up. Don't drop down and give me 100 affirmations. Stand up. You blew it. But it's okay. Yeah, get right back up. Okay. Let's start with some basic affirmations. Maybe don't just repeat my penis is average size to yourself. That's not really what I'm trying to go for with this exercise. Alright, let's start with I am enough. Yeah, you are enough. You are loved. And one day you're gonna bleed out, dying in the snow, knowing that you did everything you could, and that sooner or later you will enter the gates of Valhalla, and all of your Viking brethren will welcome you with open arms. gonna say sometimes words cannot fully encompass the Sigma feelings that we have inside. So you need to look at that mirror, look straight at yourself, and go. But quiet, because this is supposed to be ASMR. Remember, this is ASMR, Sigma Male Affirmations. Okay, yeah, let's do it. You gotta go between the microphones so we get those tingles, you know. Do you feel it? Do you feel the testosterone just flowing through you? Feel that. Feel it roaming around your body. Well, not roaming. I don't really know how testosterone, like, where it's stored or like where it goes, but you know what I mean? Like, feel it pumping through. I don't know. Like, just you have a lot of testosterone. Okay, you understand where I'm going with this? Yeah, testosterone is stored in the balls. Okay, maybe don't feel the testosterone then if it's stored in the balls, but you know you have a lot of testosterone. So what you gotta do is, like, you know, unlock it. You gotta unlock it. And you gotta let it go out and go. It's okay if you don't have balls. You have balls now. Like, for the purpose of this exercise, you have balls. Okay, well, do you feel affirmed in your Sigma identity? I think this was really good. This was pretty fun. This is really nice. Yeah. Okay, well, you're now, I hereby dub you a Sigma. Boop. Boop. Last but not least, we're gonna pound our chest. Yeah. Yeah. You hear washboard? Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. That's sacrilegious. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. No. Okay. So let's set the stage. Let's assume, let's see, I know I made this wheel, but I made this at like 8 a.m. after getting like 3 hours of sleep because of my silly, freaking stupid cat that I love so much. So all these ideas are like, they seem good to me at the time, but I don't know whether I should. Okay. I said 3 hours of sleep, not 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so the scenario that I had in my mind was like, imagine that a Yandere invites you to her home, but unbeknownst to you, she only managed to get close enough to you to invite her to her home, because she basically murdered people that got in the way of, you know, yeah. You're confused. This is why TikTok is bad for the youth. People's attention spans are 5 seconds long. Okay, listen. Okay. Yandere invites you to her house, right? And she invites you, but forgets to hide the bodies around her house, so she has to go out of her way to make sure that you don't notice that she's like a serial killer who killed a whole lot of people just to get close to you. I don't think chat is ready for this. I'll just turn it into an actual. I'll turn this into a video. No. 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 I'll just turn it into a video. No. You're not ready. You're not ready. You want me to go back? If you want me to go back, you're going to have to show me that you deserve the shitty Yandere roleplay. You gotta show me that you deserve it. No, not subs. I'm not asking for subs. I'm asking for affirmations of my character and my prowess as a shitty role player. It's not subs that I'm after. It's validation. You think I'm cool? Okay. Alright. I'm trying to use any other explanation I can think of other than I wanna hear you beg for it. Yeah, I'm the greatest. Okay, yeah, no, keep it going. Keep it going. Yep. Keep it going. Yeah. Yeah. Keep it going. Yeah. Alright, keep it going. Yeah. 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 There we go. That's it. Very good. Okay. This definitely isn't the worst ASMR stream. Even the first one was a nightmare. I invited you guys to my dungeon, and I roleplayed that I was getting us out of the dungeon. It was pretty bad. That was pretty awful. I think I made you drink sewer water in that stream. Okay. Alright. Wait, no. Because I already wrote this as a script. The Yandere roleplay that I realized. I'm like, I wrote the Yandere invites you to her house roleplay idea already, and I'm already gonna release it as a video at some point this month. Yeah, it already exists. Lies. I can literally. You want me to pull up the script right now? I'll pull it up right now. Where is it? I'm not lying to you. Yeah, see? Wholesome Yandere fixes you up after you got hurt and invites you to her house after you got hurt. Yeah. Just do a basic Yandere roleplay. That is not what you were just describing. Oh, I just spoiled the twist. Oopsie poopsie. Alright. Do you want me to do a cold read or something? Nah, I'll save it. I'll save it for... I'll save it. I'll save it. Oh no. Oh no. What roleplay are we doing right now? I think it was giving bad stock advice. But if we try that, I might accidentally just give you really good stock advice. Oh no. It's gonna... Yandere gives you bad stock advice? Oh, this one. I like this one. Okay, what if we start this one with Yandere? What if we started this one with Yandere? You put Yandere in our heads now, only the people know what they want. The chat delay is different for different people, so right now people are asking for 3 different ideas. Like some people are still stuck on the bad stock advice idea. Some other people are stuck on the Yandere invites you over to her house idea. And the people that are the least stream delayed want this one. Okay. There are just too many good ideas. Let's do the Yandere one. Okay. Hey. Are you awake? Hello. Oh, there you are. Oh, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. You sustained a lot of injuries. Yeah, I mean, I didn't take you to the doctor or anything, but when you're bruised up that badly and can barely walk, I think you probably would benefit from just laying down. Well, you see, how you got hurt doesn't matter. The point is, you got hurt. And, well, you should probably rest up in my house for a little bit. I hope you don't mind. You're asking a lot of questions right now. Aren't you just happy to be hanging out with a really cute girl? Fine, I'll tell you. The reason you're in my house and you've sustained a lot of injuries is because I was trying to talk to you, and let's just say one of my plans got out of hand. Okay, calm down. I'll explain more. Just don't move. I wasn't kidding when I said you sustained a lot of injuries. Okay, so I've been following you for a while. And I'm a bit of a shy girl when I'm surrounded by other people. I've always been the kind of girl that always fared better when I was alone, kind of one-on-one with somebody. And so I figured, to get to know you better, I'd find a way to get you alone. But people really like you, and when people really like you, it's hard to do that. It's hard to get you alone, so I kind of hatched a plot to get rid of everybody in your life. Yeah, that's why your mom's in the hospital, that's why your dad's in the hospital. It wasn't meant for them, it's just sometimes people would get way too close to you and they would trigger one of the booby traps that I laid out for them. But I really didn't intend to target your parents. That was a mistake. That was completely an accident. Seriously, it was just meant for, like, what's that one girl that sits next to you? Yeah, she came over to your house for a group project. Yeah, I set out a trap in the kitchen where Well, it was really just a plate of cookies with a bunch of laxatives tossed in. But they were meant for her. They weren't meant for your mom. I didn't know it would give her... What was the word that the doctor said? Oh, yeah, uncurable constipation. Yeah, no, that was meant for the girl, not for your mom. But anyway, let me get back to the story. I laid out a bunch of traps to get rid of anybody that could possibly take you away from me, and eventually it got to the point where there was nobody left, and you ended up falling into one of those traps. Yeah, I'm sorry. But hey, I mean, you're here now, and we can hang out. Oh, they'll be fine. I mean, maybe your mom will have to go to the bathroom more often than she should, but that's fine. You'll be fine. Did you want to maybe take ibuprofen together? I hear it's a really good bonding activity for people trying to become close for the first time. Here. Take one. Huh? Why not? Why don't you trust me? I know that I basically incapacitated your parents, but that was an accident, and I would never lie to you. Okay, what can I do to make you trust me? No, I can't do that. I can't leave. I can't let you leave. Not when you're like this. I don't know if I can do that. The handcuffs are kind of necessary. Like I said, if I let you go, I don't know. You could get hurt in multiple ways. Just way too many ways to count. Even more than just being, like, near me. I don't actually hurt everybody that's around me. Not deliberately. Okay, fine, I'll loosen the cuffs. But you need to promise not to try and escape, okay? Okay, let's undo this one. And undo that. Fucking... No, it's okay. Where's the chloroform? There you go. Shh. It'll be okay. Shh. This is for your own good. Not again. If only I had one of those memory wiping things that they had. Like, what was that movie? Men in Black. He's definitely gonna remember me chloroforming him. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to knock him over the head and hope it messes with the memory somehow. Why the fuck did that end with... No! End scene. That wasn't supposed to end with you getting a lobotomy and being That was supposed to end romantically. Take two? Okay. Do you want to try again, but this time she doesn't clarify you? No. Because if I do try again, it's gonna be worse. I think the dialogue option that we fucked up in that sequence of events was you asked for me to get rid of your handcuffs, and then you tried to escape, and the only way that I could reasonably restrain you was by taking out the chloroform and knocking you out cold. No, it was my fault for not coming up with a better solution. Okay. Realistically, chat, if somebody was trying to escape after you unshackled them, how would you restrain them? Other than chloroform. Choke them out. Okay. Imagine you are a 5'1" Filipina Canadian that weighs maybe 95 pounds, and the person that you're trying to restrain is very specific example, I know, but imagine you're that 5'1" small Filipina, and the person that you're trying to restrain is like twice your size. So choking them is not a solution. Show them titties. This is a safe work, God-fearing platform. I cannot do anything of that kind on here. Take out a gun? No. No. Well, with the solutions that you're posing, I'm assuming that the chloroform was actually the best option here. I'm not the writer, I am the chief silly officer. I'm the chief silly officer. I would say that the Filipina needs to get better at choking people out. Isn't it a good thing that I'm not good at choking you out? Like, what's the ideal? I feel like, I imagine the most efficient way would be like, you know, you got like big arms and you just go like right between the arms. That seems like the best solution here. Okay, well, let's just see what other scenarios we have then. Sleep paralysis demon hums lullabies. Wait, that's a great idea. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of my Skyrim music. Let's get this onsen ambiance. Right there. I'm kind of the one to blame here. I may or may not live longer by taking... Why the fuck am I taking this down a fantastical route? Okay, wait, let's try again. Like, I'm imagining the sleep paralysis demon absorbs people's hours in bed to sustain her life force. And so, the way she, like, I don't know if her incentive is to actually make you sleep, or to hum lullabies and make it impossible to sleep. I'm trying to think. Trying to think, she just scream, wake me up inside. Save me from the knife. She feeds on your sleep. Oh, okay, so her incentive would be to make you sleep. Okay, I'm ready. Let's try again. Hey. Yo, snap out of it. There we go. Okay. Let's try doing this sleeping thing again. Alright. I can't really absorb your sleep force when you're tossing and turning. You're not actually getting any sleep. Yeah, I mean... You're just ignoring me. No, you're not hallucinating. I really exist. I'm in this room with you right now, and if we don't work together to get you to sleep, we're not gonna have a fun time. I'm gonna have to find very, very, very unsavory solutions to make you sleep. No, you don't want that, right? You don't want me to knock you over the head with this hammer, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, how rude of me. I'm Allie. I'm the sleep paralysis demon that you'll be serving today. And the way this works is that if you get a good night's sleep, I benefit from it. How I benefit is none of your concern, but let's get to the main point of the evening, shall we? Let's get you to sleep. Huh? I'm not gonna pinch you. No, you have to believe me. You're not hallucinating. I'm real. I am in this room with you right now. You can touch me if you want. Yeah. See? There you go. Okay, so considering we don't want to resort to the bonking you over the head with a hammer option, we're gonna have to find a different way to make you sleep, so let me just sit down. You can't move? Oh yeah, that's kind of where the paralysis part of sleep paralysis demon comes in. You kind of have to be completely still, and you were tossing and turning, so I had to up the dosage of the paralysis on you. Okay, so it's something like that. Tell me what helps you sleep. Well, I don't exactly know what pipes falling ASMR is, but it sounds pretty stupid, so let's not do that. How do you really sleep? Brushing? Okay. Drugs. Well, I do have a counterpart that likes to help her, let's say, clients self-medicate before bed, and that's how she gets their sleep force, but we're not gonna do that. It's not in Twitch TOS's best interest for me to drug you. Dying, well, let's avoid dying, because when you die, I die. Yay. Not yay. Come on, don't you have any ideas? Can I sing? No, I can't sing. It's a shame, though. If I was ble to sing, that'd be a really damn good idea. Okay, fine, twist my arm, will you? I know you didn't say anything. Anyway, what would you want me to sing? Well, I can think of what I usually sing to the people that I inhabit. At the strip club, straight up jorking it. That is a crowd favorite. You want me to try that? Okay. Strip club. Straight up jorking it. Buy it. Well, let's just say my peanuts. Wow. Strip club. Straight up jorking it. Buy it. Well, let's just say my peanuts. This isn't helping. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. What will help? Something soothing. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, stop. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. No, I'm just messing with you. I really should get you to sleep, though. I can't sing the Minecraft OST. It's kind of hard to sing something Chicken jockey song? Chicken. Steve's love chicken, yeah. It's tasty as hell. No, it's not a lullaby. Anything by Sinatra? But when I think Sinatra, I think My Way. And My Way is like, you got a belt, and that's not very sleep paralysis even ASMR. Beatbox. Boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and... God damn it, you're getting more weak. This isn't helping. Weezer is a fantastic choice. What's with Tony? Steal my girl. Honestly, you're kind of at a loss for what a good lullaby song is. Maybe not wake me up inside. I'm not trying to get you to wake up. What makes me sleep? Usually the voices in my head. They tire me out to a point where I sleep to make them go away. But then they continue to haunt me in both my dreams and nightmares, and the things that occupy the places between. Fly me to the moon Evangelion version. Okay. Fly me to the moon, and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, fuck you. Wait, no, that's not how that goes. Damn it, you're about to sleep too. How does it go? In other words, I love you. Oh, that's quinge. It's quinge. Can I say like, I tolerate you? We can do that. Okay, let's do it again. Fly me to the moon, and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, I tolerate you. Yeah. Let's go. I know another song. Do drugs, having sex. Do drugs, having sex. My muscles, involuntarily flex. Do drugs, having sex. Do drugs, having sex. My muscles, involuntarily. No. It makes you want to flex. That doesn't work. Oh, damn it. Moon song. I've been asked to sing moon song many times in my career. My actually don't know the lyrics of this song very well. Yeah. Oopsie. No, let's not go there. There we go.
Please sing Lovey on Rose, you will.
I wanted to sing La Vie en Rose, but you had to use TTS, so I'm gonna stare at you really uncomfortably for 10 seconds. Okay. No, not the Phoebe Bridgers version. There's only one. What? Yeah. Apparently there are multiple versions of the Moon song. My D.O.E. Here soon. It's a quiet, sorry place. Times are swallowed up in space, and we're a million miles away. So what? I haven't been in the ASMR category. I mean, honestly, paralysis demon. I don't know what an ASMR category is. I don't even know what ASMR is. There we go. Oopsie. I wish I knew there's nothing I keep from you. It's a dark, chilly place, but with you, I think I'm safe and we're a million miles away. We're flying on the moon. It's a perfect afternoon. Your shadow me all day, making sure that I'm okay, and we're a million miles away. A million miles away. Hold me close and hold me fast. The mask you got. This is a real because we have insight. And now I close my eyes, I see only you. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Every day words seem to turn into a song. first opening to Attack on Titan. If you sing it softly enough, it's actually a really good lullaby. It's gonna make people fly. No, that's not a good lullaby because it makes you go. When she left me, her use masochist. Let's see. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every heartbeat spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Why the fuck would you recommend this song? It's gonna make people cry. We had each other, that was all. She lied up there, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone, still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way. And she smiled and held me, just like she used to do. Like she loved got a happy lullaby song. Almost heaven, West Virginia. You are my sunshine. Teenage dirtbag. Okay. This just turned into a freaking karaoke stream. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. Passing class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocked. And counting to clock. But she doesn't know who I am. And she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings a gun to school, and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on the block and drives a Nara, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. It gets too passionate. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. No, I'm starting to realize something. Are you trying to get me to be silly so I don't leave? You know that once you go to sleep, I'll disappear. Is that why? Yeah. No. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'll just disappear. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. We're not strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. You would have guessed from how you just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make it understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie. It hurt you. We know each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. You know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna... Okay, I'm sorry. I am operating on a bit of a tight schedule, so what's about real... Oh God, why? Why I really want to stay here You don't want me to continue. Is it too sad? Chat really into sad guy hours tonight. Definitely seems to be the case. Turn away, another way to be away. Is that a lie? What a sad request. That'll make you sleep. Like coconut, can put it in your mouth. Right now. Somebody said that. They know that I love to botch that fucking song. Well, I guess I'm not doing a really good job of putting you to sleep. And we kind of are over time. Allie has not watched Edge Runners yet? That's such a blatant lie. I've watched Edge Runners on 12 separate occasions. I've watched it 12 times. I know every single beat by heart. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Feed me, Seymour is such an erotic song. Feed me all night long. It's an erotic song. It's an inherently sexual song. Suddenly Seymour is very suddenly Seymour. He purified me, if you know what I mean. He said many times ago that no. I watched it like 12 times. Why 12 times? Because I hate myself. The only Irish song I know is not one that I should sing, because I avoid those topics on my channel, and I don't really know what it means. God forbid a girl be throwing her examination. So true. So true. The thing with me is, even though I don't really explore a lot of media, the media that I do explore, I explore in depth. I probe it scientifically. Like, have I played Skyrim more than I should? Yes. Have I put thousands upon thousands of hours of my life into Skyrim? Yes. The word, actually, the word is hyperfixate. Oh, you like Little Shop of Horrors? Name all the horrors. Heights, drowning, death, Frankenstein's monster. But yeah, I hyperfixate real bad on the very few things that capture my interest. I portrayed your position with a nerd voice, therefore I'm the winner of this arc. Actually, Frankenstein was the monster. You know my favorite way to win an argument? I'm gonna teach you this right now. My favorite way to win an argument is, I don't understand this. I'm too stupid to understand this, and therefore, this is wrong and I'm right. I simply refuse to engage. I'm too dumb to understand this, so it's wrong and I'm right. Huzzah. Here's how you win an argument. Is you go, just because I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm stupid. I don't know what it says about me that most of the songs I listen to are just utterly unsingable. Or they're just not lullaby worthy. Like all the songs I can think of are like screamo. So I just don't fall asleep. I listen to this Skyrim soundtrack to fall asleep. Speaking of, I'm gonna play it again. We're gonna play it again. In the jungle, the night, the jungle, the light takes tonight. Well, now you're definitely not falling asleep. Here we go. There we go. Oh my god. Welcome to the jungle. Let's see. You're on the sleep paralysis demon ASMR for 3 minutes. Damn it. I wanted to do the cold induction. I guess we should just chill. Reroll. No. The poll says that we should chill. So we are going to chill. I'm gonna find fidget toys that make tolerable sounds. Let's see. This sucks. Man, this sucks. These are so loud. I hate it. Yeah. Fidget spinners don't really make sounds, do they? Let's see. My spleen. Done. Okay. Let's do some fidget spinner ASMR, baby. Can you do something that vibrates at a low frequency? No. Because if I do that, I'm gonna get banned. You guys, I think I'm gonna make a note to myself to avoid sarcasm, which sucks because was 2 days ago, so I was wondering, would you be my mommy? IDK, I feel incredibly sad and alone, so I have any worries I can have erased. If you say yes, I will start singing that song about mom you did on a reel. I unfortunately am not qualified to be anyone's mother. I am in my early 20s. I am 3,000 years old, which is very young it is very young in dragon years. So I'm not qualified to be your mommy, but I can appreciate somebody who is candid about their needs and wants. So I will recommend you to a phenomenal mommy ASM artist. Shit, I don't know any mommy ASMR. Look up mommy ASMR on YouTube. They'll get the job done. They'll get the job done. Yeah. Yeah, like just you look up mommy ASMR. Like just look up ASMR. That's most of them, I promise. Have a good rest of your day and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aesthetic Cracks. Did anybody else have a birthday 2 days ago? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Don't step in the poo. Yeah. Thanks for the gift set, Woo. Holy. It's my birthday in 7 months. Can I get a happy birthday, John? Does Stroni do mother ASMR? I don't know. Isn't her niche hypnosis? I have to tell you something. This is not really ASMR, but as you know, I have been aware of reveal since their debut, and I am a big sucker for reveals. So I was clinging on to everything that they were like reveal and just being like, oh, what's coming next? Lots of fun stuff coming from Reveal all the time. So I always like to see, oh my god, they're revealing a new girl. It's crazy. I like to see it. Yeah, my birthday's in 7 months. Yeah, it is. So that's why I was asking you to wish me a happy birthday. How many bombs to kill a dragon? I don't know. But I can send one to your house right now if you want. As a peace offering. What the hell is live roleplay? Live birthing roleplays? We'll do that. I had a friend who live streamed her wisdom tooth extraction. She was awake for the entire thing. And she was just like, the entire time. It was weird. She looked so unfazed. She was just like, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's gross, but you can't look away, you know? Was she fine? She's kind of crazy. One Halloween, she went as Cruella de Vil, and she got like 10 of her friends to dress up as her puppies or Dalmatians, and she walked them around while they were wearing costumes. She's kind of iconic. She's kind of a strange woman. But yeah, I have very interesting friends. Yeah. Yeah. I have fun friends. this coming Thursday. So we're gonna play Monopoly, right? And depending on how long that game goes, it could either be for the entire stream, or we can do other things as well. If we finish early, I have a bunch of other board games that I can play with you guys. Or we could just hang out and build like a Lego set that I've been meaning to build for a long time. A Lego set that shouldn't take me very long to build. Just like it's a little thing that I can keep by my desk. Let's play Risk. You wanna play Risk? Should we play Risk on... You wanna play Risk? Yeah. Uh-huh. You wanna play Monopoly and Risk? You wanna... 8 hours? It would take 8 hours? How long is... Okay, let's do some keyboard stuff. Oopsie. No. Risk is known for being a game that can last a very long time. Due to the element of chance involved in the game, the length can vary drastically. However, playing time is expected to be anywhere between 1 and 8 hours, although most games would expect to last between 1 and 3. I feel like if you're playing Risk, it shouldn't last that long. Can you play Risk between 2 people? Is that possible? Can you play it between 2 people? Technically. Because what we can do... We'll see. We'll see. Alley forehead tic-tac-toe. That's actually very doable. If you want to play tic-tac-toe, we absolutely can. But, yeah, if you want to suggest board games, feel free to leave it in the stream ideas in the Discord channel if you're there, or on the Twitter community if you're on there as well. And if you're on Twitch, you have a Twitch account, so you can also leave me a little whisper if you'd like. I'll think about it. Shoots and ladders would be really fun. I have a bunch of board game establishments, like, that are within a biking distance from my place, so I can easily get some board games, some extra board games, if we want to play some more. I was thinking of maybe doing like Scrabble. Like Scrabble could be really fun, but I don't really know how Scrabble would work between a single girl and a Twitch chat. There are only so many words in the English language, you know. There are lots of words. I think board game night would be fantastic. I learned how to do click maps, and that's the reason why I'm really looking forward to board game night. I learned how to do click maps, so Twitch chat can click on the part of the screen that, and like the way it works is like I could do like an online quiz or something. And Twitch chat can like click on the poll, like the option that they want, and the option that gets, the area of the screen that gets clicked the most gets like a percentage of the chat, like corresponding to how many people clicked on that option. And that's like really interesting, because then you can play a lot of games. Like you can play tic-tac-toe, you can play Connect 4, you can play chess. Yeah. So you can like click on the area of the screen where you like want to put a piece or where you want to go, and that's pretty cool. Yeah. We really should. It's really good. The stream is making me realize that I can't hear for shit. That's okay. We can do Allie restores your hearing in ASMR. specifications for a game that would be really fun to play with Twitch chat. The game has to not involve like too excessive secrets. Like, it can't be a game where I can't see your cards. Because to give you your cards, I need to be able to see them. There's no way for you to play with me if I can't, like, see your cards. So we can't really play, you know, Uno. We can't really play, just like, you know, games like that. We can't play Battleship for sure, because to put, like, how are you guys gonna, I don't know how that would work. Yeah. I have Jenga, but remember how Jenga went last time, chat? That was pretty bad. That was very bad indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like that. You like that 1 to 2, don't you? Silly chat. No, I don't know. Oh shit, fuck. Bad. Windows. I don't want to update right now. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, I don't know. There's like a bunch of stuff. Monopoly was the funny idea that I had. Risk is something that I would want to try playing, just because it sounds hilarious. So we can consider that as a board game. Actually, that's a good question. I'll just Google board games. Oopsie. Wi-Fi okay? No? I don't know why I googled Wi-Fi okay. Board games. Let's see. Well, I know that Monopoly exists. I don't want to play Catan with you right now, because that is a lot to ask. Chess would be fun. We could definitely play chess. Checkers we could also play, but I prefer chess. Chess, Monopoly, Jenga. What else do we have? The game of life. Game of life. I'm terrible at chess. That's what's gonna make it funny. I'm terrible at chess. Game of life. I'm just trying to think of games that wouldn't require me to do too much setup. Yeah, there are options. Yes, it takes a while. I'm going to do some things that take a while. Unless you want to get rid of me, then I can go if you want. Unless you want me to skedaddle, I can skedaddle right now. Yeah, but we have options. We have options. I think Thursday's gonna be real fun. Or if not, it's gonna be real funny. Yeah. Family Feud. Family Feud is a hilarious idea. That's a hilarious idea. If your posts are getting removed from Twitter, there's a likelihood that you might be marked as like a spam account or a sensitive account. So just make sure that you're not marked as sensitive or spam by Twitter. Because if that's the case, then I think the community is set so that spammers, or like accounts marked as spam are not allowed to post. Just to protect the community. Yeah. Family Feud, you and your Telvis versus your 3 I'm gonna write that down right now. That's a phenomenal idea. That's a phenomenal idea. That can only end in pure chaos. Wait, 3 Tulpas? So me, Cuddle Kitten, and Alekirser? And Diana doesn't speak. She just blubs. She just goes. She's a shark. She doesn't make sound. She just blubs. I don't think sharks make sounds. But I like your funny words, Magic Man. I like mouth pops. What sound does a watercolor make? Yeah. I had to hold myself back. I would have gone straight for it. That would have been funny. What sound does a watercolor make? Yeah. I could imagine, yeah, like extra sensual. I do it, but that kind of ruins the mood of the ASMR stream. So I won't. Sensual. That's what I said. You want me to do it? My cat's staring at me funny. She's gonna judge me. She's literally staring at me right now, chat. I can't do it. She's judging me. I can do affirmations. It's a nice affirmation that you want to hear. You did good today. You are tolerable. You have a place in society. You are an adequate boy. You are an adequate girl. The world is your oyster. So you gotta shug it and suck it right out. Yeah. You're a good person. There we go. Get everybody. You are a good person. If you were a Skyrim boss, you would be the hardest to beat. You slay queen. Baba king. Good night. Don't let the alleys bite. Fuck, I'm making myself sleep with this. moi moi sounds, but I don't want to get shoved off into the shadow realm. So I'm simply going to have to make do with something else. Yeah, because the only other time I have this mic set up is when I'm allowed to do all the sounds I want, and I feel bad because I am very careful not to break any rules. Steppy is all. I just saw someone redeem stuffies. I can't step on you right now, but I can definitely say stuffies. That's the best I can do. You want to be tenderized? How do I tenderize you? No, I don't want to hurt you. Like, beat the shit out of you? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I know how to make a very, very soft sound where I'm hitting you, but don't question it, okay? Let's see. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. What's this? None of your concern. Bow. Bow. I wouldn't have questioned it if you didn't say not to. But I need to. I don't have an inner monologue, so I need to narrate everything that I'm doing at any given point in time. Oh wait, I haven't been spinning the wheel. Let's see. Giving you bad stock advice, okay. Alright, I can do that. Let's pretend I'm setting up a stock account for you. Alright. You're looking for stock advice. It's great. Do you have an account with us? No? Well, get lost. End of roleplay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, well... My boss says I can't just tell people to get lost and I actually have to help them, so I guess I gotta help you. How much money did you have to invest?
Holy... $1 billion. Well, why didn't you say so? We're gonna hook you up with a platinum account. Yeah. Only the finest people have a platinum account. Okay. Can you give me your first name?
Your name?
Okay, so what you're telling me is you're John, right? Yeah, that works.
Your last name? Okay, so... If I'm getting this correct, your name is John Wall Street? So that one, okay, well, okay, I will question it, alright. So John Wall Street. Have you ever invested before? No, that's what I figured. You don't look like the type of person that would invest. I mean, Wall Street, what does that have to do with investing?
So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna ask you for your general risk tolerance. Are you a gambler, John Wall Street? Do you like to gamble? Do you like high risk stuff? High risk, high reward type shit? Yes. Okay. Well, I was kind of expecting you to say no, but knowing that, I think I know the perfect portfolio suggestion for you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you invest in this one VTuber. Her name is Alekirser. Big, up-and-coming kind of gal. You know, she's really been doing quite well. Unfortunately, she has a bit of a high-risk investment. Yeah, something to do with, what do they call it these days? Yeah, oh yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy. She's a borderline lunatic. Whenever she's not doing her, what do you call them, live streams? Yeah, she has to be locked up in her room. So, she is a bit unstable, and she can go off the rails very, very quickly, but she is very, very lucrative. Would you be interested in investing in the VTuber Alekirser? I'm hearing that she has an estimated, let's see, 1 billion% return annually. Yeah. Yeah. And all we would ask, as, you know, the people helping you set this up, is that you give us, like, maybe 1 billion of that. Or 1 billion%. Yeah, just 1 billion. Yeah, just 1 billion. It's a very small margin that we operate on here. Okay, so you want to invest in this VTuber Alekirser. Great. So I'll just have that listed down, and when you wire transfer your bajillion dollars, we'll have it set up and invested in Alekirser. What's that? Oh, so this is an inheritance. Yes, well, that doesn't matter. I don't care. All I care is about money. Yeah, so even if you lose it, I don't care. Yeah, gotta be frank with you. Oh, is there something else? Nah, that's terrible stock advice. That's terrible stock advice. Investing in the S&P 500. Index funds? Nah, that's for losers. That's for losers that care about, you know, retiring. You're a high roller. You care about the good shit. You care about living on the edge, baby. Yeah, we're not losers like those. Stable 8 to 12% returns per year. Terrible. We don't want any of that. Nah, we don't deal with mutual funds that have a steady rate of return and low volatility. We're all about high volatility here. We want that high risk, high reward kind of dealio, you know? Yeah, so, you know what? All that money in your 401k, I want you to angrily call your employer and demand that all the money that they're putting aside for you every single year gets redirected to us. Because I'm telling you, those mutual funds don't want your money. Alekirser Corp wants your money, and she's gonna take it to the moon. Yeah. Okay. Great. So we're gonna put it... Well, fantastic. Fantastic. Your life savings as well. So not just the initial amount that you were gonna wire transfer us. The 1 more billion. You want the full cock and balls. Okay. Great. Yeah, no. We do great things with people's life savings all the time. I mean, no, don't look there. Ignore the crying corner. Ignore the crying corner. We have that for fun because nobody actually uses it to cry because they just squandered all their life savings on a stupid investment. No, that never happens here. Yeah, okay, so it was your life savings and your inheritance that you were investing in Alekirser. Ignore the crime, I promise. They do that all the time, such drama queens. Oh no, how am I gonna explain to my wife that all my money was lost because Alekirser made a bad decision? Oh no. Shh. Losers. They don't believe. They don't believe. And that is their problem. You need to believe. Okay, so transfer it over? Well, that was fast. I was expecting it in 1 to 3 business days. Okay, so have your life savings and your inheritance, and it's gone. Don't worry, this happens all the time. Why are you walking out? Suckers. To the crying corner I go. There's a reason ASMR is an not an asterisk, it's in quotation marks. There's a reason. Have we gone to the goofy ASMR yet? No, that's not an option on here. Let's check out what the other options are on here. Let's see. Not again. Oh my god, no. It keeps landing on that. Let's see. Oh. Well, I don't really have to work much to do this prompt. That's what I do every day. That's what I do. It's just a regular ass Alekirser stream. I might as well just play Minecraft. Well, welcome. If you want to sign your soul to me, just leave your username in the replies in the chat box. And I will send you a package with everything you need to be the best cult member you can be. Sorry, did I say cult? I meant to say family member. Because we are a family here. Except maybe not, because that would be kind of weird in certain contexts. So we are a platonic, symbolic family here. Yeah. Inside the package, you will find a variety of things that will make your stay at our family extra extra pleasant. I have a pair of gloves. I highly recommend that you wear these at all times because some of our activities get bloody. And you will also find a knife. That knife was made from the bones of our original founder, Alekirser. Yes, with that knife, you will forge us a new path towards glory, honor, and riches. Yes, how did she die? Well, let's just say that she ended up developing something called moral conscience, and we in this family simply cannot tolerate anything of that sort. No. We had to get rid of her. We ended up having to put on those same gloves that you're wearing right now to take care of the job, because of course we don't want to get messy with our, let's just say, extractions. Okay, I don't know why that went down that direction. This was supposed to be wholesome. Okay, time out of the roleplay. We might have gone a little bit too hard. Does the cult leader give me any stock advice? Because, oh boy, the last person I talked to about that really screwed me over. Yeah, nah. We don't deal with anything feeble and, anything temporary like stocks. We deal in the absolute, the eternal. I don't care about money. I care about souls. Yeah, I don't know. I will say, I do have an actual roleplay idea that I have scripted, that I wrote at 3 a.m. after drinking, 5 bottles of Yakult. I was, extremely hyper. And I wrote, a 4,000-word cult induction script ASMR roleplay. I have no idea why. Yeah, no, 5 Yakults for me is, that's crazy town levels of hyper, not okay. Will I release it one day? I've tried, but YouTube didn't like it. I have had 5 videos that I've tried to upload that were giving me warning signs of if you upload this, you might get in a bit of trouble, so I'm extra careful. Which one was that? Was that interpretation? Dream interpretation? Sorry, I didn't mean to roll the wheel again. I don't know. Well, I guess for this segment, thank you for the Prime sub, Chai. If you guys have had any dreams lately, I can try and you can type anything down and I can try and interpret them, I guess. Yeah. You can write paragraphs, that's fine. That's fine. I had a dream about a cookie with balls. I see. Well, I guess we can start the dream interpretation now. If you're dreaming about cookies with balls, you may want to repair your relationship with your family, because that's not okay. Yeah, you may want to develop your interpersonal relationships a bit more, because that is not something that a sane person would think of. Dream journal summary. I had a dream where I was having a normal day, but my teeth kept falling out. Well, teeth are seen as one of those kinds of things that you want to have for all of your life, right? So, if you're dreaming about your teeth falling out, I don't know, are you a particularly anxious person? Do you have a lot of fears about the things that you can't control, especially the things that you can't control? Well, now I'll explain it. Because dreams about, your hair falling out, your teeth falling out, or suddenly getting really, really old out of nowhere, those are usually signs of some kind of underlying anxiety. Don't take my word for it. It's obligatory, not a replacement for therapy, but that usually is something that I'll see amongst my anxious friends. I had a dream about my dog murdering me with a knife. Are you somebody that has a hard time trusting people? Would you say you're a person that has a hard time trusting people? Are you a naturally skeptical person? Would you say? Because that could be a big part of it. Yes, well, I guess dogs and dreams are generally symbolic of some kind of, I would say, unconditional love. And so, your dog suddenly coming out to kill you is usually a sign that maybe there's something in your life that is making your trust issues especially flared up. So much so that you can dream of even one of your most loyal companions, somebody that you imagine to stay by your side until they're gone, suddenly betraying you. Maybe it could be that. I don't know. Your dog will cut your paws off. Yeah. Not in real life. You're just feeling like they could. Because of your trust issues. Yeah. I had a dream where I lived in some places that are kind of like Eastern European in vibes, former USSR. Do you play a lot of Civilization? Do you play a lot of Civilization? Are you a history nerd? Do you yearn for the trenches? I don't know. Nerd. Freaking nerd. Well, that explains everything. It's very natural to have dreams that revolve around your interests. I have a lot of dreams where I'm sitting in my chair and I'm staring at my VTuber model, and all of a sudden I get sucked into my VTuber model, and I know exactly what that's trying to tell me. Granted, you can interpret that in a variety of ways, but I've definitely had that dream many times, and I've definitely taken it as something that I'm trying to tell myself. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Yes. Is it weird that I tend to die a lot in my dreams? Are you somebody that likes to think about death and mortality, like, frequently? Is that a source of anxiety for you, or is that even just a source of, like, deep pondering for you? I've noticed that I tend to dream about death during the days where my mortality is made especially known to me. So if you're that kind of person, especially if you have dreams about, like, the afterlife and stuff, that could be it. I don't know. Yeah, that could be it. I haven't had a dream that I remembered in years. That's totally normal. I mean, a lot of people keep dream journals, but I read a study once about the accuracy of dream journals. They're not very high. It's pretty difficult to remember dreams, and, like, the level of vividness that we dream them in at the moment of the dream. Something I've known. Yeah. I just finished watching the first Matrix movie. In my dream, I was wandering around uni doing sick Matrix Kung Fu shit. Are you the kind of person that watches movies and thinks, man, he's literally me? Do you have main character syndrome? Yes. Well, that explains everything. I have dreams about that all the time. I actually have, I have a problem listening to music sometimes, because I feel very strong emotions when I listen to music. I have a tendency to, I would say, daydream a lot when I listen to music. So sometimes when I listen to music that is, like, particularly exciting or hype, I find myself walking around the house with my eyes closed, imagining myself in a scenario related to that song. So if I'm listening to like a runway type song, I'm just imagining I'm strutting down the runway. I am one with the runway. All eyes are on me. Or sometimes I'll listen to an anime OP and I'll think, man, if I was insert character here, I'd be a better version of them than they ever could be. And you know what they call that? Egomania. Because I often find myself doing that. I'll watch movies and I'll be like, damn, that stunt wasn't even that impressive. I could do that in my sleep. And I try emulating it and I hurt myself like a shit ton. I had a nightmare where zombies invaded my hometown. One zombie had a flamethrower and burned my grandma and ate her. I did my best to hide and find out they ate everyone. Again, a lot of you seem like pretty anxious people. Because these kinds of dreams are very, very symbolic of a fear of things that are outside of your control. And that's where a lot of anxiety manifests, is worrying about things that are not entirely out of in our control. That's perfectly normal, as long as you're aware when you wake up that these are dreams. And the good thing about anxiety is when you get it professionally treated and dealt with, it can be something that is within your control as opposed to something that controls you. Yeah. Oh no, Sus has been infecting your dreams. Oh no. Again, obligatory, not a replacement for therapy. This is just a stream segment. I had a dream years ago where I was a gladiator in ancient Rome fighting in the arena, but I had a lightsaber. Ooh, fancy. I have a lot of dreams like that. Like I had a dream that I was in Skyrim, but instead of using magic or a bow and arrow, I was just using a gun. I was using a machine gun. And, a bunch of dragons were crawling on by, and I was just like... I don't know how to interpret that dream other than to tell you. It's a pretty badass dream. You can't say you're not a replacement for therapy. I've already canceled all my therapy appointments. Well, dang. Maybe this was a bad wheel prompt idea. Maybe I shouldn't have interpreted your dreams. When I wake up from a dream, I cry, and white tears run down my thigh. I go to a doctor. Is that what the kids call it now, with white tears? Okay. Well, the good news is you don't need to see a doctor. The bad news is I don't think that's what you think it is. So maybe don't go around telling people about your white tears. They might ostracize you in society. You should ask your parents about that. Yeah, no, don't ask anybody but your parents. I bet they'd be really, really happy to answer that question. Hey, Allie, one time I dreamed I was drowning in a dish. Can I have a virtual hug? Sure. Get hugged virtually. Okay. Allie's dream interpretation salon is closed. Mamma mia. Not again. Oh, okay. Well, there was one prompt that I really liked. I wanna get the PogChamp prompt where all I do is call you a PogChamp for 30 minutes. Well, I will say this.
So I told my parents about what I do for a job. And the only thing I didn't tell them was that I'm a VTuber and that I stream. I told them that I'm a voice actor, which I am because I do voice acting. And I told them that I am, like, I work adjacent to VTubers, which my mom already, like, knows who Iron Mouse is, so she was just like, oh, so, like, Iron Mouse, right? So, I told them what I do, but I also kinda treated it as though they were asking me, like, I kind of just made it seem like I was managing Allie as opposed to being Allie, right? So I was like, I'm a VTuber manager. Yeah. Which is technically not false. She knows Iron Mouse. Your mom's freaking awesome. Yeah, she knows a bunch of VTubers now. Planning on spilling the beans? No, not really in a position where I can't do that, unfortunately. But all I will say is that they're fully aware that I work for myself now, and I'm just hoping it turns out okay. Because they are always gonna be like, you know, are you doing okay? Are you know, doing okay for yourself to be? Were they supportive? I'd say they're coming around to it. They'll come around to it, I think. Yeah. Mostly they're kind of worried. That they just want to make sure that I'm okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Their thoughts on ASMR? I did not tell them that I do ASMR. I said that I work. I do voice acting, but that they wouldn't. I was like an edgy teenager. I was like, yeah, you won't understand. You won't understand. You won't get it. Yeah. My voice is actually, the voice that I use with them is pretty, it's pretty different, I would say. It's pretty different. Like, I don't say that I put on a voice, but I definitely, like, you would know this if you have, like, foreign parents. You have a tendency to code switch a little bit, so my vocabulary kind of changes. The way that I talk, my intonation kind of changes. Yeah, like the attitude. I kind of code switch a little bit. I don't do an accent, because I can't really do an accent, but I definitely, like, change the way that I speak, for sure. Something that you'll do when you have parents who don't speak English as their first language. Definitely less energetic. Less energetic. A little bit more monotone, I would say. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Sometimes you just need to maintain peace and do what's best for everyone involved. Just meditate. Use a fidget spinner. Relax. And know that everything is gonna be okay. It went fine. It went fine. I think it'll be okay.
I do think that I'm very, very happy that I get to do this, and I just kept thinking about how I'm very lucky to do what I do, not to be sappy, but also the reason I'm so lucky that I get to do what I do is because a lot of people could do exactly what I'm doing, but without an audience, and they just don't get to be seen, and that could have very well been me, so I always find it
as a kind of obligation to the trust that you guys have put in me to do my best. Yeah. Jack has an idea and I pick my favorite. That's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I don't want to. That is a terrible idea. Because then somebody's gonna say like skibbity toilet. Or I don't know. Something stupid. Chicken Jockey remix. Oh my god. So I watched the Minecraft movie with my parents, and I don't know why they agreed, but one of my brothers, in an attempt to make them understand how silly what they were about to witness was, played the Chicken Jockey remix, and I think it just confused them more. And by the time they watched it, they were ridiculously confused. They had no idea what was going on. They're just like, oh, it's Kung Fu Panda. Like, they were pointing at Jack Black and going, oh my god, it's Kung Fu Panda. So that's how that went. It was pretty bad. But I appreciate them trying to accommodate my interests. They're just like, oh my god, it's Kung Fu Panda. I kind of regret showing it to them because after revealing that I worked for myself and then immediately showing them the Minecraft movie, that's like the worst possible thing you can do to convince your parents that you're okay. Yeah, Mom and Dad, I'm self-employed. By the way, you want more insight into my personality? Let's watch the Minecraft movie. It's terrible. It's the actual worst. Don't do that. I just want to land. No, not again. No. Not again. You know one option that I haven't landed on? I haven't landed on, calling you my PogChamp. I was really looking forward to that. And I also didn't land on, I give you a haircut, but I'm really bad at it, so I end up making you bald. I didn't do that one. Fine. I guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. PogChamp. 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 Pogger.
to hydrate. Earnest compliments. It makes me turtle. It makes me retreat into my shell. We are not going to be doing more Sigma affirmations. That was terrible. That was worse. Don't be sorry. I literally just took a screenshot so I can read it after stream because I'm cringe. Or not. No. We're not gonna stop until we get to the bald. No. Oh my god. If you wanna know what Sigma affirmations are, just go to like the 20-minute mark of the stream. You'll love it. It'll be great. You'll love it so much. We've already done that. Come on. No. Just do it. Or land on that. No. Please, you have the power to stop this. I do. But I sold my soul years ago. How do you think I became a VTuber? I made these at 6 a.m. thinking this is gonna be the best stream of all time. It was like, oh my god. I might be coming up with the best stream idea of all time. This one's a banger. Mind you, I was sleep deprived. My cat was being a little brat. I didn't know Please, I just want to give Chad a haircut and make them bald. Please. We are not doing it. We already did that one. And I chloroformed you. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh my god. You want me to give you more Sigma affirmations? Okay. Chat, I don't know if I have it in me to do any more Sigma affirmations. I don't have it in me anymore. That took a negative, it took infinite psychic damage on my being doing that earlier. Do a copypasta. Dude, that's a fucking amazing idea. Hold on. I'm not gonna go on Valorant. Valorant subreddit to look for copypastas. Why is that the first thing that Google's telling me to do? Let's do top this month. Oh no, that's ass. Oh my god. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male, human, and female Pokémon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokémon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeons are an average of 3'3" tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they are large enough to be able to handle human, and with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be real rough with them. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet. So wet that you could easily have sex with one for hours without getting sore. They also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples, so it'd be easy for you to get one in the mood. With their abilities Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility. And also, fun fact, if you pull out enough, you can make your Vaporeon turn white. Vaporeon is literally built for human penis. Ungodly defense stat, high HP pool, plus acid armor means that it can take penis all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come for more. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is the most objectively huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it, so they set themselves to the perfect temperature for you. Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably incredibly soft to touch. But that's not all. They have a very respectable special defense stat of 110, which means they're likely very calm and resistant to emotional damage. But because of this, if you have a bad day, you can vent to it while hugging it, and it won't mind. It can make itself even more endearing with moves like Charm and Baby Doll Eyes, ensuring that you will never have a prolonged bout of depression ever again. Never mind. This copypasta idea was terrible. Oh, that's a great trigger. Curse you, bury the platypus. 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 So what have we learned today, Chad? We have learned that we should never, and I mean ask me to do ASMR ever again. We've learned that you should get more than 3 hours of sleep. We've learned that Vaporeon is the most breedable Pokemon, which we already knew, but we also learned that in its stead, Flareon is the most hookable Pokemon. We've learned that fidget spinners are pretty freaking cool. We have learned that I'm actually pretty decent at interpreting dreams. We have also learned that I am very, very, very bad at doing roleplays where you don't end up dead. And we have also learned that a lot of people here want to be chloroformed and called good boy. That was a very, 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 very concerning statistic to learn from this stream. We have also learned that if I could get away with it, I would absolutely bonk you over the head and knock you unconscious. That would definitely be a big dream of mine. We've learned that singing is actually pretty fun, and that we should sing more. And that the only valid part of the stream really was the lullaby stream. That one segment was probably the only ASMR thing about this stream. So, you know, to cap this off, I'm willing to do one more song so we can end this on the right note. But you're gonna have to pick the song. Yes. And then I call chat bald. Oh yes. Bald. Moon, river, wider than a mile, crossing you in style. Someday, home dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. Huckleberry friend, river, and me. And you know what? It's time for the bayonet version. Moon, river, riding down. That was such a banger. I'm gonna play that during the Monopoly stream. We're only gonna play that song. Okay, bye.